there by Marshall. Something we don't often see in the one-day game because they're very severe, the umpires, on anything above the head. Well, that clearly went past its shoulder height, and so it was the wide. The West Indies are certainly going to go down, if they are to go down, fighting hard. And another ball, and Mudassa there really having a go at himself. That one bouncing wide outside off stump, and he had a little flirt at it and was lucky to get away with it. And Marshall certainly means business. Here he comes again. And that's in the air and played away on the offside. Nicely struck. It's running away down to deep extra cover. And so a little pressure reliever there for the Pakistanis. And Marshall just once too often trying to force Mudassa back onto that back foot. Bowled, no ball called, and he may well have nicked that. I think he may well have hit the cover off that one, but everyone had heard the no ball call, so they didn't even bother to throw their hands up. Let's see if we can pick it up. And one thing's for certain, he didn't alter his shot. Oh, it's gone straight up in the air. This might be a difficult catch. Logie's underneath it. He's dropped many. He's got him. What a delivery. That one hitting the top edge, I should think, flying straight up in the air. And little Gus Logie, he's got very safe hands. He has, but it was a pressure catch for the West Indies. Marshall, who's worked pretty hard for this wicket. Mudassa looking to play it away in the onside, got a leading edge, went a long way up, and a long time to wait for it. With Gus Logie, he makes very few mistakes. And Mudassa, he didn't get a let off. He's out for 6, and Pakistan very early on lose an early wicket, 1 for 8.
Malcom Marshall to Ramesh Raja.
Well bowled, and did it carry? Well, I think it may well have hit the gloves. It may well have been a chance. What a tremendous effort by Jeffrey Dujon then. He realised as quick as a flash that that nick wasn't going to go to Clive Lloyd. He had to dive across, hit the glove, and I think it would have dived just in front of him, Tony, and it did. But what a magnificent effort.
He's asking for the third man to come in 15 yards.
Shot.
Almost, it seemed, as the ball left Marshall's hand, Qasim Omar had put his foot down the pitch and flashed it through the covers to the boundary. Marshall was stunned.
And no wonder. Here's the little man who's got a double century for Pakistan against India this year. And he's playing as though he's got 200 runs under his belt already. Absolute confidence in that stroke of high, flourishing backlift. That ball sizzling through the covers. What a shot to play to the fastest bowler in the world. That did nothing for Marshall's ego. All his laughter out there. He's a very amusing little man, Qasim Omar. That ball going down, lodging in his pad now. He does a little jig, goes out there, shakes the ball loose. And he makes people think in the crowd that that was close to being out, with the ball almost rolling onto his stumps. But remember, the law states that as soon as the ball lodges in the pad, it is dead.
Wide.
And now 19 needed for Pakistan victory. Oh, he's playing absolutely wonderful, this little Qasim Omar. That's the second time he's pushed that ball through the covers. This time he hardly seemed to touch it. 2